Hi, my audience. Greetings. My name is Jake Allen Graham from my newcomers, and that's the name of my channel, Jake Allen Graham, and my name is Jake Allen Graham, who's recording this video. And I just have my phone recorded on myself. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just want to, I forget what I was going to talk about. I give this, oh yeah, I remember now. I give this Spider-Man trilogy was Tobey Maguire from 2007 ended in, and 2002 began in. I give it a 7 out of 10, all 3 installments. I think the best one's Spider-Man 3, the second best Spider-Man 1, and the third best is Spider-Man 2. And Spider-Man 2.1 is slightly better than Spider-Man 2's theatrical cut, I thought. But it's still a 7 out of 10, pretty much same movie. Some things are different here and there, but it's basically the same movie. It doesn't really feel a whole lot different anyway. Enough. So that's why I give this trilogy a 7 out of 10. It is like what I would give one of my least favorite Adam Sandler movies by Adam Sandler that he starred in. Like, I thought this was as good as the Grown Ups 1 and 2 movie with Adam Sandler. You know the Grown Up movies with Adam Sandler? Well, I thought this trilogy has as much compelling storytelling as the Adam Sandler grown-up movies, with Adam Sandler starring Adam Sandler and his other actors in the movie that are comedians. I would give both us franchise 7 out of 10 but is why I could give this Spider-Man trilogy, comparing to the grown-ups movies with Adam Sandler. Is how good I think these movies are. Is why I give the grown-ups movie a 7 out of 10. I thought they're as good as the Adam Sandler grown-up movies. Yeah. They're not like I know they're not his best, with the grown-up movies aren't his best work, I think. I don't think they're his best work, but, and I don't think that this is one of the better Marvel movies ever made. I think it's one of the weaker movies, like the Dolph Lundgren Punisher movie that was, first Punisher adaptation before the 2005 or 4 one came out, and 2004 or 5 one came out. That rated R Punisher movie, that was kind of campy and fun and goofy at times. Like, it has fun moments, the popsicle, and having Punisher just rubbing a popsicle on the man's back, making him think that he's burning his flesh, and just lying to him and telling him the reason why he feels cold is because he's burning his flesh, but what he's really feeling is the fucking popsicle on the back. He's like grilling a hamburger for himself as sound effects. When the man is not even, and the man is like this hunk of upside down, like tied behind his back, so he can't really like move really well, and hung up when he's upside down. So he's just trying to get some information from the guy, and he works, and he basically becomes like his henchman in the movie. It was a funny movie. I thought the Punisher from 2004 or 5 it came out in, before the edgy reimagining from 2000 called Punisher Warzone. That one was more edgy and a lot more dark and fucked up. Then the campy R-rated one was from 2004 and 2005 it came out, one of those years. The one with John Travolta as the villain. He was absolutely over the top and like he made the villain fun and funny in the movie, and put a lot of over the top energy in his villain. And also made him good menacing enough, but deliciously the right amount of over-the-top evil and funny and scary. Like, he blends scary and funny moments well together when he needs to be funny, when the script calls for it. But when it comes to being cold-hearted, when the script calls for him to be human or more fun, it goes to more over the top range. John Travolta was his character, and I just love everything he does with that movie in the character before he gets killed off. Even how he gets killed off is cinematic. In that Punisher movie from 2004 or 5 came out. I forget the actor that played the Punisher. He also reprised the role of the Punisher in this short film called Dirty Laundry. There's a Punisher short film where there's a sequel, sort of a loose sequel to the 2004 Punisher, because I'm assuming he's playing the same Punisher because it's got the same actors play him for the Punisher Dirty Laundry clip. It was a short film. Pretty cool action. It was a lot more fucked. It was a lot more a little more bloody than the actual movie from 2004 with him that he started the Punisher for the first time. Before he reprised it role decades later in Dirty Laundry, released on the internet and YouTube in 2010s. I remember stumbling upon that when I did, and looked it up and watched the video. It was cool. But I don't think it was the greatest Punisher representation. It wasn't as good as the movies. I mean, the 3 movies with all the actors that came out, Dolph Lundgren one, and also the 2004 one and 8 one, Warzone, the last one, and all the Punisher movies like are those. And what do I think of Dirty Laundry? I think I give it 7 out of 10. That Punisher short clip, I give it a 7 out of 10. This is the Punisher waiting to get his laundry done, getting the blood stains on his laundry done, and looks like during his trouble and just goes ahead and kill a bunch of people. It's a short film. That Punisher movie called Punisher Too Long, you can find on the internet and YouTube if you want to watch after this. Personally, I like the movies, all the 3 movies, Punisher movies, more than the short. Even the Dolph Lundgren one. The one that started it all. Punisher movie. First one. Back in the 1991 or 1992 it came out in. I forget the year. It was before I was born, so sometimes I easily get those years. If it still came out in 1997, then I forget the years easy. In my head, at least, gets mixed up with everything else in my head. Makes sense? Like a puzzle. Like, it's myself like a puzzle in my head that's not put together. But it's there somewhere, just getting confused with everything else that I was just crammed in my head. crammed, not scrammed. I meant to say. Sorry, my audience. I misstumble over my words. And I give this movie with Trilogy with Tom Maguire's Spider-Man a 7 out of 10. Now, I'm going to review all three Punisher movies. And one was 90s, and I give the first Punisher movie with Dolph Lundgren a I think it's an 8 out of 10. I very much liked it for what it was, the story. Sure, it's low budget and all. And yeah, he doesn't have he doesn't wear this, ironically, doesn't want to wear the, his logo from the comics. But other than that, I appreciate the story, the reimagining Dolph Lundgren was the character. And I appreciate it took the source material seriously and still went for an R-rated edge with the source material for the first Punisher outing. And shows Punisher killing people from in the shadows with very creative kills that gruesome before he reveals to us the audience played by Dolph Lundgren. I honestly thought this was a very creative, inspiring take on the Punisher for his first solo outing in the 90s. To me, I think it's ahead of its time. Is why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Is basically, to me, it's a really good movie. If people like if they went with if the Punisher had a skull, probably also would have bumped it up some more points. And also would probably have bumped it up for some more points if they actually did a short tackling of his origin story for him becoming the Punisher for his first outing. Like they did that with tackle the origin story was the 2005, 8 reimagining was Warzone, and the previous following one after this called The Punisher from 2004, I think came out in, well, 5, one of those years. If I'm a year off, not 2005, it's not 2004, okay? Neither backwards a year or forward a year, I'm pretty sure. I'm usually a year, 1 to 2 years off on these things. I'll put the right year in the. I'll just look it up if I'm confused for yourself. To be sure, if you want to watch the movie, and all 3 of these movies, so might not have time enough room to put these here in my videos because the description can only be so long for my title when I title videos. Yeah, so I record them on my phone. I don't, by the way, edit my videos normally. I just like to keep uploading my videos as it is, recorded, since day one. I mean, sure, I tried uploading at least one video I edited, but 1 or 2 videos maybe that I edited. But I realized I didn't really like it a lot. The feeling of uploading edited videos. It didn't feel as much of an accomplishment to me. It feels less like an accomplishment to me, like I accomplished something. That's why I don't like editing my videos. Tried it twice or once in the first year of doing my show. or and it's not what I want to do with making my content in YouTube, edit it. So I rather like have my audience feel like they're there listening to me in person as I talk into the camera and act like actually I'm talking to somebody. I'm just talking to a camera. I just find it's more natural, more comforting, probably probably better, and more and for me it's more unique because I don't see a whole lot of YouTubers doing that and a whole lot with the ones that YouTube channels I follow, I guess. Don't often, not all of them, know some, but here and there. I noticed, but anyway, I just want to tell you why I don't edit my videos. Share that with you. And that's why I give the Punisher was also an 8 out of 10. And I give the Punisher 2004 a 10 out of 10. Punisher Warzone 2008, I believe, came out in a 10 out of 10. Also, as well. I love everything about these two Punisher movies. The last two ones I want to talk about, Warzone and The Punisher. I love both of these Punisher movies a lot. I'm shaking because it helps me focus and less on my memories from my childhood I don't want to think about. Because I was abused by my mom. My biological mom, not my mom, Lydia. My biological mom is named Linda Graham, or that was it, Linda Scaletti. She was buried as, I think, or she's buried as Linda Graham. I forget. Okay, yeah, that's her name, first and last name. When she was with my dad, it was Graham, and I don't remember if she ever changed it. I want to remember that. Okay. Probably did. It was, she was sometime, she was buried, I think she was buried as Scaletti, her last family, for her bloodline family name, last name. Yeah, she abused me when I was a kid from the age 5. She abused me at a young age from 5 and before 5. Before 5 of what most kids can't, how most kids can't remember the age before 5 for their child. How most adults for their when it comes to remembering their childhood, they can't usually remember up to a certain age. They can usually remember up to the age from age 5, but not before. For some, I'm one of the exceptions where. I have one real memory where I can remember before the age 5. My mom started abusing me in March of 1997. That was a few days after I was born. I was born on March 25th, 1997. The abuse from my mom didn't start until March 27. She just abused. The abuse she did to me was took away my my baby pacifier I was working on. Using in the middle of using, and it helped me manage my emotions as a kid. I never told anybody that except for my dad at 27. I'm 28 now, so that was before I turned 28. That was when I turned my dad at 27. I told him that why I was really traumatized over that, my mom doing that to me at that age. So she took away my baby pacifier I was using. I was using my pacifier. It was helping me manage all of my emotions that I got overwhelmed with, good and bad, at the time. I felt like anxiety from good and bad emotions, all the above. So it helped me with anxiety levels balance, you know? The pacifier helped me manage my emotions, including my anxiety, and dealing with it at that age. I don't know why. But, yeah, so, that's why I was like anyway, I don't know why it helped, but, I don't know why it helped me at that age, but, why it worked for me as a coping mechanism. But, it worked for me at that age, but, see, at the 27th on March 1997, the month March, year 1997, after I was born, a few days after, Mom, this was when I was home, and Dad went for a ride with AJ to get AJ breakfast, to get breakfast with AJ, and also I forget what else he went with. I think he went to say, I don't know what grocery store, remember what grocery store he said he was going to try go to. Well, what he said with the grocery list specifically, what he's going to get. He said a lot of stuff that morning to Mom of where he's going with AJ, taking a ride with AJ. And I was just a few days old, and, you know, my eyes at that point were still adjusting to the sunlight outside, as well as the light inside still. A little, I could handle. The light inside for that age, for me, I couldn't really handle the sunlight, but I could handle inside light a little bit here and there, as long as it wasn't too much at that age. Anyway, that's the day Mom first started to abuse me. And as I got older, it got worse, more aggressive abuse around the age 5. Once I started living with her and Vinny under the same roof, after I stopped living with Dad, till 13 years old, is when she died, and when I started living with Dad again. Since to this day, I still live with Dad. Anyway, those are the basics I want to just tell you without telling you so much detail and not throw you off of my video review. And I know it's a little 20, holy shit, only 20, almost under 23 minutes just right now, almost. Sorry about that. That's why I was shaking. I feel better now that I'm not shaking and talking, thinking better. I stopped shaking because I'm feeling better. Okay, that's my thoughts on all 3 Punisher movies and the first 3 Spider-Man movies and Punisher short film called Dirty Laundry. Look it up on YouTube, check it out if you're curious. Want to see it? No? And check out the other 3 Punisher movies as well. They're really good. Including the Dolph Lundgren one even. It's fun to watch. It's still good. Yeah. Okay, so that's my review on the Punisher movies and the Spider-Man movies with Tom Maguire. Spider-Man. Okay. Trilogy is what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I haven't told you on to my I was clearing my throat. Hit the thumbs up to like this video. Hit the subscribe button to subscribe to grow my subscribers. Passively, so I want to grow more than 44 subscribers at this point. At 44 subscribers, that's good. But I would like to grow more than that eventually. I want to know what it's like to get to a 100 subscribers someday. So, that's my review on the Punisher movies and the Spider-Man trilogy with Maguire. Hit the comment section below and let me know if you've seen any of these flicks I reviewed. Or heard of some of them, if you haven't seen them. Have you heard of these flicks? Or at least the names. Maybe you haven't heard of some of them. Some of my others probably haven't heard. I don't know how popular all these movies are that I review. Anyway, so that's my review. And good night. I'm Jake Allen Graham, and goodbye.